What is all this scribbling? Question, the is that B2 or not B2? What is this gibberish?
Not gibberish. That's Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
Hamlet. To be or not to be. I was just seeing if I could write it backwards.
You are backward.
Sorry, sir. I'm just bored.
Certainly you're bored. Taking the same class year after year. How long's it been for you now?
Time stopped for me 9 years ago.
9 years. Disgusting. Let that be a lesson to you, class. 9 years at Midway, all because he wouldn't apply himself. All right, LeBeau. Translate.
If it's so important, how come you didn't write it in English in the first place?
You don't know what it is, do you?
No.
Good. One more year of failure, and down you go. What a delicious thought. Who else can give me these words of wisdom? Aba?
Nam homo proponent, sed Deus disponent. For man proposes, but God disposes.
Very good, Carol. Imagine you'll be going in the very near future. I can't imagine why you were sent here in the first place. Now, discussion. Man proposes, but God disposes. The philosophical implications of this statement by Thomas à Kempis are enormous. Who's responsible for this? I have my own idea who is responsible, but I want to hear it from him. You all know the rules. 3 transgressions at Midway and you leave Midway. I don't have to tell you in which direction. You will all be guilty of a transgression unless the perpetrator of this insolence reveals himself immediately. I warn you. I'm not... Oh, I was hoping it was you. Oh, LeBeau, the moment of truth. You are a 3-time loser. Let's go, LeBeau. Class, study the text. I will have questions.
Be seeing you guys. Bye.
Nasty thing to say. You were incorrigible on Earth, and you've been incorrigible on Midway. I knew it from the beginning. You just don't have the stuff of being a guardian angel. There's nobody on Earth you could help.
Ah, Andy. I had such hopes for you.
Sorry, Mike.
Michael, not Mike. Show some respect.
Gently, Blake, gently. Andy, what are we to do with you?
Sir, you know very well what must be done with him. We cannot tolerate his total flaunting of our rules and regulations, his complete inability to abide by and absorb the lessons of our station.
Lessons? How many lessons do you think a guy can take? You know why they're called lessons? Because they lesson from day to day.
Said the Griffin to the March Hare.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland.
Sir, please.
Quote, you don't have to know who said this or that, just as long as you know what they're saying. Unquote.
Blasphemy. But wise words. Who said them, Andy?
Thomas A. Kempis, in English.
Mm-hmm. Well, Blake, it would seem that Andy's stay here has not been totally in vain.
Sir, think of all the countless souls who need help. Andy, have you anything to say?
Yes, sir. I know I haven't done too well up here, and
You've done nothing up here.
what I know is I can go down to Earth right now and save souls. The tougher the soul, the better I like it. I wasn't on Earth too long, but I learned a lot about people. And remember, I got street smarts. You can't learn that in a classroom.
Thank goodness for that.
Blake, unlike you, I have a positive feeling about Andy. Andy, I'm going to give you a chance.
Oh, thanks, Michael. Thanks.
It won't be easy. I'm going to send you back to Earth to observe 3 cases in need of help. If you can describe the problem and treatment to my satisfaction, you'll get a final chance to earn your wings.
I can do it. I know I can.
Sir, if I may, this could be catastrophic.
Hardly, Mr. Blake. Remember, Andy will only observe, and he will be invisible. Now, case number 4,554, the McNultys.
Donnie, as soon as you get home from school, I want you to grind up the leftover pot roast.
Boil 6 eggs, put it in the fridge. Hot roast, 3 nights in a row.
Tonight we'll call it meat salad. Nick, I want you to make the bread pudding. Be sure to use all the heels that I've saved.
Oh, we had bread pudding last week.
Well, tomorrow we'll have crepe Suzettes. Bread pudding costs 7 cents a serving.
Sharon Gilman had chocolate cream pie last night. 2 pieces.
We have to watch our budget.
College costs money.
That's years away. I don't even think I want to go to college. You didn't go to college.
Well, maybe if I had, I wouldn't have to have 2 jobs.
Me either. We don't mind. Not if we can help you. You're late.
Oh.
Bye-bye. As soon as you finish starting supper, I want you to get cracking on those books. No television.
Mom!
History. Last time you got a B+. Now, you don't win scholarships with a B+. Understand?
Well, Andy, your prognosis?
My what?
Your analysis of the McNulty problem.
Oh, well, my prognosis is Jeff and Julie want to give their kids everything they didn't have when they were growing up. You know, nice house, 2 cars, money for college. But now they don't have time for each other. It's okay to plan for the future, but not when you're blowing away the present.
Well, Blake?
I must admit, sir, there is a certain amount of perceptiveness shown here, but more important, how would he treat the problem?
Andy?
That's a piece of cake. I've got to find some way for them to have more time together. You know, more time for fun. Then they'd soon see the light.
Well done, Andy.
Thank you, Michael.
Now, case number 4,762, the Desautels.
Straight off center, cut to the left, okay? You got it. Okay, hike the ball on 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hike. Go for it, Terry! That away! Touchdown! Great catch, Terry! Way to go! Hooray, Terry! Nice catch, Terry. Never thought you'd get it. Wasn't that hard. Besides, I got me a great teacher. You're so lucky. I wish my father was Rudy Desautel. I guess he's about the greatest pro football player who ever lived. Well, maybe in the top 10. I love you, Dad. You're such a nice guy. Yeah, he is. I am lucky. Getting us all these helmets. Yeah. Hey, here he is. See you later, guys. Bye. Hi, Daddy. Wish you could have seen the pass I just got.
What about your homework? Don't you have any homework?
I'll do it first thing after supper, Dad, like I always do.
Terry, there's a lot more life than just playing games.
Hi, honey. Rudy, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Not with me. But every afternoon I come home, the kids out there playing football. What about school? What about homework?
Terry's doing very well in school.
I am, Daddy.
Everybody's doing well. You have a nice lunch with the girls today?
What is wrong with
I
you?
told you nothing's wrong.
What's happened to Daddy? He was never like this before.
I know, honey. Ever since training started, he just hasn't been the same. I only wish I knew what was troubling him.
Imagine, Michael, being in the same room with Rudy Desautel.
Who?
A famous personality in the world of sports.
Huh. Well, what's his problem, genius?
I can't be sure, but from what his wife said, I think it has something to do with his career.
You're exactly right, Andy.
Yes?
I'll have to pass him to cure until I can find out exactly what the problem is.
Fair enough, Andy. You're doing just fine. Don't you think so, Blake?
Well, not being familiar with the cases in question, I'll leave that up to you, sir.
One more to go, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, case number 4,574. Dorothea Powell.
Yes?
I'd like to see Mrs. Powell.
I'm sorry, but Mrs. Powell has not received his news.
Well, it's very important. If you would tell her that Glynis Vargas would like to see her.
I'll tell her. If you'll wait inside the hall, please.
Thank you. Hello?
What are you doing here? You know you're not welcome.
Mrs. Powell, she said it was important.
You have been instructed. I see no one.
Please.
You're fired, Pierce.
No, that was my fault. Can't you forget? I love you.
Goodbye, Mrs. Vargas.
Glynis?
Mr. Tannenbaum. How are you?
Not bad for an old-timer. How's the family?
Oh, Frank's fine.
That's nice. Did you get to see her?
For about 5 seconds. She hasn't changed a bit.
She's so sad. It's such a waste. Did you at least get a chance to wish her a happy birthday?
Closed the door in my face before I could.
So she wouldn't talk to you at all?
Not since the day I married Frank. Doesn't even want to see my kids. I can imagine her own grandchildren.
It's hard to figure. I mean, here's your mother all alone in that great big house. Here's you. I'll never forget her in that picture, Random Horizon. My wife always said that I fell in love with your mother the night that I saw that picture. Boy, she was beautiful. She was. I tell you, she was so sweet.
Not anymore.
That poor Mrs. Powell. She's sure bummed out.
Yes, indeed she is. What's her problem?
Well, it's a funny thing when people grow old. Some get as mellow as a cello. Others get as tight as a drum. My guess is she couldn't handle what life was throwing at her, so she's running away from everybody and everything.
I'll buy that. You will?
Then I made it. I get my chance.
You do indeed. You're not forgetting if you fail.
I know.
Now, since this will be your first effort at being a guardian angel, it's only fair that I provide you with some assistance. Blake, you will accompany Andy and offer him the benefit of your wisdom.
Oh, no, sir, not that.
Oh, come on. Blake, you and me together? We'll be another dynamic duo.
Sir, don't do this to me. Please, I'll do anything. Good luck. To the both of you.
Relax, brother. We're gonna have a ball. We're back. The good old U.S. of A.
What a shame no one knows you've returned. I'm sure there would have been a parade in your honor.
You walked through that tree.
That's right.
And you didn't feel anything?
That's right.
How come?
I told you, no one can see us, hear us, or touch us unless we want them to.
Do we have any other powers?
There are some apprentice angels who on occasion have the power of thought transference.
Come again?
The ability to make others do what we want them to.
Hey, that's great. Is it hard to do?
Well, frankly, LeBeau, with your limited powers of concentration, I wouldn't waste my time trying.
At least I'm invisible.
Unfortunately, not silent. We're here.
Case number 1, here I come. Watch me do my stuff.
I foresee fast failure. Frankly, LeBeau, I look forward to it. But I am obliged to assist you.
I appreciate that, Mr. Blake, but I won't be needing you. You'll see.
I can't wait. Now, once more. The function of a guardian angel is...
I know. Study the problem, then diagnose it, and cure it. It's simple. There he is. The man himself.
Speak up, LeBeau. He can't hear you.
That's Rudy Desautel.
Should I be impressed?
Where have you been? He's probably one of the greatest receivers of all time. He's destined to be in the Football Hall of Fame.
Rudy,
Yeah,
dinner will be ready soon.
don't want any dinner.
Rudy, please.
I said I don't want any dinner. So why don't you just leave me alone, huh?
Sounds kind of mean. I never would have guessed he was like that.
Daddy,
Yeah.
please have dinner with us.
Think you can feed yourself without me?
Daddy, please.
You heard me.
Oh, what is this problem? Talking to a kid like that?
Did you have a bad day at practice today?
That's all I ever had. Bad days. Terry, you might as well get used to it. The old man's washed up. He's not going to make the team this year.
So that's his problem.
Don't say that. It's not true.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe it. Rudy Desautel not making the team. The Torpedoes won't win a game.
Torpedoes, or whatever they are not our concern.
Oh, yes, they are. Rudy's got to get on that team. That's our problem.
Correction, dear boy. That's your problem.
Well, what I'm going to do is going to take a little doing. But I know it's got to be done.
You do.
You bet your wings I do. You'll see.
I hope so, for your sake.
You do?
Sure. It's look good in everybody.
Thanks, Blake.
Well, let's get on to the next case.
Blake, you got that crazy look in your eye.
It's Dorothea Powell. Dorothea Powell.
Say it once more and I'll believe it.
You don't understand. I was in love with her.
She's one of your old girlfriends? Maybe that's her problem.
It's not funny. Unfortunately, we never met. I was just one of many millions of men who fell in love with Dorothea Powell, the sweetest woman ever to grace the silver screen.
Why did you leave me?
Uh-oh. I think your girlfriend's gone bananas. She's talking to that picture.
Her late husband, I believe. He passed on many years ago.
Madam, I was wondering...
Get out. Get out of this room. You are never to enter that room, never. Do you hear?
Yes.
I am the only one permitted in there. Do you understand? I do not receive visitors. I do not take telephone calls from anyone.
Yes, madam.
I have a daughter.
You will speak with her.
I will not. Nor with her husband, nor with her children.
I understand.
I'll dine at 7.
That is one miserable lady.
Your powers of perception continue to amaze me.
She won't see her own daughter or her own grandchildren.
What do you propose to do about it, Mastermind?
Simple. Get them back together.
Just like that.
Or it's a cinch. Let's move it, huh?
Wait, please. Dorothea Powell, you poor darling.
I got a new job. I'll be proofreading the phone book.
Oh, Julie.
Ma, checking millions of names, phone numbers, and addresses? What a drag.
Someone's got to do it.
But it'll last forever. A to Z, and it pays very well.
I feel sorry for you, Ma. Working in your office all day and then coming home and working half the night.
And you know why.
Stephanie Brody's going to Lake Chuma this weekend with her folks. Whole family.
I'm not interested in Stephanie Brody or her weekends.
Now that's sad. At supper time in my house, when we get together, we have fun.
You know what I wish we could do? Have dinner in the restaurant where you're working now.
We're millionaires.
Couldn't we get a discount? I mean, he works there.
You don't know my boss. He's almost as bad as my daytime boss.
He's got 2 jobs. She's got 2 jobs. I feel sorry for the 2 kids.
Well, gotta get to work.
Yeah, me too. Mr. Britannia will kill me if I'm late.
Listen, when you're done with the dishes, get right to your homework, okay?
Just tonight. Couldn't we watch a little TV?
I'll try not to wake you when I come home.
They have no life. All they do is work.
Yeah, but it's all to a good cause, to better themselves.
They have no fun. You call that better?
Your cure, oh sage one.
How about a free meal at Giuseppe's?
Well, that's where Jeff works.
That's where my cure begins. You know how long it's been since I had spaghetti? They're gonna serve this up anyway. I call it heaven.
Well, that's not spaghetti. That's fettuccine. An entirely different variety of pasta. Shovel your food in your mouth that way. This is an elegant restaurant.
I don't know about elegant, but this sure is good. How's your meal?
Satisfactory.
You enjoy your meal, gentlemen?
It's satisfactory. That's it?
I have dined sufficiently.
Okay, now I gotta get lost.
I beg your pardon?
Vanish, disappear.
Bye-bye.
What are you talking about?
My plan.
Well, what are you up to?
If you just take off, you'll soon find out. Check, please.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you. We've got a problem.
Oh, is there a mistake? Sometimes I,
Oh, no, it's correct. Just that I can't pay for it.
Oh, well, perhaps your father can pay for it when he comes back.
Him? He just took off. You'll never see him again.
What?
That's the way he is. Can't trust him at all.
You mean he's gone?
Him? He's a deadbeat. You know, he goes into a restaurant, orders a couple of meals, eats them, then he splits. Never paid a bill in his life.
And, I take it you don't have any money?
Me? I'm flat broke.
What's the problem here?
Well, Mr. Bertani,
I just had a terrific dinner.
Oh, thank you very much.
Only I can't pay for it.
What?
Actually, it was 2 dinners. His father walked out.
I hope you won't blame him. He's a terrific waiter.
What's the matter, you stupid? Don't you know crooks when you see them?
Mr. Bertani, how could I know?
Relax. It was only a couple of meals, and they were good. I'll be back.
You fresh little brat. I'll teach you.
Take it easy, Mr. Bertani.
Shut up. I'm calling the cops. They'll take care of you.
Hey, hold it. He's just a kid.
You're fired.
You can't fire him.
Mr. Bertani.
Out now and take this punk with you.
Mr. Bertani.
Sorry you lost your job.
Ah, that's okay. Where do you live? I'll drive you home.
Well, I don't live anywhere. I got no place to go.
What are you talking about?
Well, me and my friend just got in today, and we were going to find a place, but he wanted to eat first.
Well, where is he now?
Oh, I don't know. Could be anywhere. Sometimes he just goes off on these drunks. He just disappears. 3 days at a time. In a week.
Where are your parents?
He adopted me.
That con man? Why do you want to live with him?
Because nobody else wanted me.
Well, don't you go to school?
Not since I was 8. I'm a dumb orphan.
Well, I guess I'll have to take you home with me.
That's awful nice of you. Thank you.
That's you. Julie's gonna love this. She worked so hard.
Yeah, 2 jobs, taking care of the kids.
You know she's got 2 jobs.
Look at her.
Honey? Sweetheart?
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. I guess I dozed off. Who's that?
Andy LeBeau. If it's okay, he's gonna stay with us.
Just for a couple of days.
He's got no place to go.
Did you have a good night?
I got fired.
Fired?
Yeah, honey, I'm sorry. Julie. Wait, hold it. Julie?
Well, congratulations. You certainly made a mess of everything.
A mess? Everything's perfect. Just the way I planned.
Morning! Wake up, everybody!
What is this?
Breakfast in bed. Isn't even Mother's Day. It was Andy's idea. He said breakfast in bed was the only way to start the weekend. He's a great kid. He showed us how to make French toast.
French toast?
Don't worry. I used up all the stale bread.
The older the bread, the better the toast.
That's what Andy says.
My gosh, it's after 8 o'clock. I've got work to do.
After breakfast, take it easy. This is delicious toast.
Lots of butter. That's Andy's secret. Is he really going to stay with us?
Well, for a day or 2.
Where is Andy?
Oh, he's gone. He said he had some things to do. Is it good, Mom?
It's delicious. Thanks, kids.
Got it made with the McNultys, huh, Blake?
Temporary lapse, I assure you. These people derive no pleasure from leisure. They don't know how to handle it.
Blue 85! Set, hut!
Hi.
Big day for a football game, eh?
That's a matter of opinion.
Well, they're looking good, but something's missing.
Oh, you're a football expert, huh?
I know what's missing. Where's Rudy Desautel? There he is. The man himself, Mr. Hand. You can throw a football out there anywhere on the field, and he'll catch it and kick in for the score.
He's my father.
You're kidding. Look at you. I remember his last game against the Panthers. He was surrounded by Panthers, but Raleigh Perkins threw him a desperation pass, and he caught it and took it in for the score, and the game was over.
Oh, I wish I'd seen that.
It was a little bit before your time.
Raleigh Perkins quit football 13 years ago, before your time.
Big mouth.
Well, I read about it, but there's nothing about Rudy Desautel I don't know. I'm his biggest fan.
Next to me. Would you like to meet him?
Would I?
Come on.
You will have to forgive my nephew. He's a little exuberant.
Oh, there's nothing to forgive. I find him a delightful young man.
Daddy, I want you to meet a friend of mine.
Sure, baby.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Andy LeBeau, and it's a pleasure. He knows all about you, everything. Every game you played in, all your stats.
Is that a fact?
Sure is. The Super Bowl, when you caught 4 touchdowns to tie the record. And that playoff game against the Seminoles, when you ran 86 yards to score that touchdown. Why, I even remember you in college.
Wesleyan?
You played Amherst. Boy, was that a terrific game.
Hold on, kid. That's 15 years ago.
Oh. Oh, well, I heard about it. It was just like I was there. You're terrific.
Ancient history. But thanks. From me to you.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta get back to work.
Bye. Bob, Rudy. He likes you. Yeah, and I like him, too. You know so much. Thank you. You're pretty nice for a girl. Terry's my nickname. I'm Teresa. Hi. Poor Daddy. What's wrong? He might not make the team. Oh, no. Well, we gotta see what we can do about that.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
I beg your pardon. You're not going in there.
That's the plan.
Are you fellas salesmen?
Do we look like salesmen?
No.
We just want to see the old movie star. That's all.
Let me give you some advice. I'm Harry Tannenbaum. I've been Mrs. Powell's neighbor for years.
Hi, I'm Andy LeBeau.
Hi, Eddie. Hi. Listen, Mrs. Powell, she doesn't see anybody for any reason, so there's no point in your bothering her. See, you'll be wasting your time.
Well, she'll see me.
She'll see you. She won't see her own daughter.
Wait till I turn on the charm.
Take my word for it, Andy. She doesn't respond to charm. She wants to be alone.
Well, I'm a cute little kid. Old ladies love cute little kids.
I'm sure you're a cute little kid. I'm sure everybody thinks you're a cute little kid. Not her.
Well, you seem like a nice guy. She won't have anything to do with you either.
That's right.
Then she won't see her daughter, who's also very nice?
That's right.
Then I guess that's the problem. Everybody's being too nice to her. She'll see me now. Hi, I'm Andy LeBeau.
You broke my window.
Yes, ma'am. Please forgive me. I'll be happy to pay for it. Not in cash, but, I'll work for it. Rake leaves.
I want you off of my property now.
But aren't we going to talk this over? I just broke your window. I've got to be punished.
You'd better leave, or I'm going to call the police.
But aren't you going to invite me in for a cup of hot chocolate? That's what happens when nice older ladies meet nice little kids.
Well, it's not going to happen here. I find you a very fresh little kid.
Well, at least give me my football back. But
Well, you certainly know how to turn on the charm. You cute little kid, you.
I warned you.
Well, you didn't have to keep my football. That was given to me personally by Rudy Desautel.
Rudy Dessa... Oh, that's a pity. Andy, I'll see what I can do.
Hey, thanks! I'll be seeing you.
Now, wait a minute. Now, tell me this fiasco was a part of your plan.
Sure was. And if what happens is what I think is going to happen, Dorothea's going to start living it up with Harry.
Harry?
Mr. Tannenbaum. Too bad it couldn't be with you. Look at 'em. A bunch of beavers. It's Saturday night and they're still working.
Oh, it's going to take more than breakfast in bed to get them on the right track.
That's what I figured. So I planted a little thought in Jeff's head.
Did it work?
We'll soon find out.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. You got the job.
No, they took somebody with more experience, but I've got an appointment at another place tomorrow. And meantime, we're going to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
We're going to celebrate us, McNulty's. We're going to have a feast. I got steak.
Steak! Oh, boy! French fries?
And French fries and chocolate cream pie for dessert.
We're having macaroni and cheese.
Julie, I bought steak. Porterhouse.
At $4.50 a pound?
$4.69. I know. But after I didn't get the job, I walked around for a while. I just walked. Suddenly, it was like I heard a voice, and it said, "So you didn't get the job. So what? It's not the end of the world. There are other jobs. Meantime, look how lucky you are. You got a great wife, terrific kids, a house. Sure, you're struggling, but life's not so bad, so celebrate what you've got."
It worked. It got the message.
And suddenly I found myself in the market. And after I bought the steaks and the pie, I went to another store and I bought a Monopoly set. And after supper, we're all going to play Monopoly.
Dad, terrific!
See you later.
How do you play it? Hi, everybody.
Hi, Andy.
I'll teach you, Nick.
Look, I have work to do. I've got hundreds of pages.
Oh, come on, Julie. It's just for one night.
Here. Maybe I can help. Let's see. This is okay. New spells here. Okay, this is all right. It's Bashitowitz. That's W-I-E, not W-E-I. Okay? That's okay, fine. It's Bustamante, not Bustamante.
Of course.
Why don't you throw in the steaks? I'll finish the bees for you.
Thank you.
Come on, honey. I'll give you a hand.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, and I'll take mine rare, blood rare.
Powell. Up here. It's me, your neighbor, Harry Tannenbaum.
I know who you are, Mr. Tannenbaum. I just don't know what you're doing up there.
I have to talk to you.
You are trespassing.
Not legally, I'm on my side of the wall.
You are trespassing on my privacy.
I know that, and I'm sorry. Look, all these years we've lived together. I mean, live next door to each other. Haven't I always respected your privacy?
Yes. Why spoil the record? Goodbye, Mr. Tannenbaum.
Please, it'll only take a minute.
You'd better get down from there before you hurt yourself.
Don't you worry. Look, if I fall, I promise I'll do it on my side of the wall. Now listen, about that football.
The football?
Yesterday, the kid threw a football through your window.
You're bothering me about a football?
Now, you see, I promised to get it back for him. It's very important to him.
Well, if he means so much to you, why don't you buy him another football?
He's got to have the one that you got. It was given to him by Rudy Desautel.
What's a Rudy Desautel?
Rudy Desautel was a great star just like you, but in football. So please.
I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
The most glamorous movie star of all time, and you won't give a little kid back his football.
Stanton! Mr. Tannenbaum? Are you all right, Mr. Tannenbaum? Mr. Tannenbaum!
I've died and I've gone to heaven.
No, you just fell off your ladder on my side of the wall.
Do you know how many years I've dreamed of this? Me in Dorothea Powell's arms?
Adam? Oh, let's get Mr. Tannenbaum in the house.
Telephone.
Take a message.
Oh, I think you'll want to talk to this one. Miss Rita Lapp.
I don't know any Miss Rita Lapp.
Sure you do. From Pittsburgh. You know, she's in town visiting and just had to call her Rudy.
Who are you? Where'd you get my phone number? No, I didn't give you my phone number. No, I don't remember any night at the Kit Kat Club. Listen, lady, you calling here again. I don't play around and you know it.
Rudy, I'm fed up with you. And it's not about her. I'm fed up with your drinking and your temper and your meanness and...
No, you're fed up with me because I'm washed up. Not gonna be a big football star anymore. No more parties or trips. Fancy cars.
No. Mostly I'm fed up with you feeling so sorry for yourself. You keep it up, and I'm leaving.
Daddy, you never used to drink.
I know. I've also been a little mean to you lately, huh?
It's okay.
I'm sorry, baby. Things are gonna get better. If I don't make the team, I've got another job waiting for me.
Great! What team?
Oh, no more football. Wrestling matches. Refereeing. Good pay.
Oh.
I gotta do something. Dean doesn't want me, my wife doesn't want me.
Andy says sometimes a man has to hit bottom before he can get up again.
He does, huh? Who's Andy?
Remember the boy you gave the football to?
Yeah.
Andy says that it appears to him that you're giving up too easy.
Oh, is that so?
Andy says that you've lost your confidence.
Andy says, how come you know so much for such a little kid?
He's so smart. I've never known a boy like him before.
Oh. What do we have going here? Our little Teresa's got herself a boyfriend? Hmm? Oh. How does he earn his living? I guess it's time that you had yourself a fella.
Andy says...
Here we go again. Andy says. What does he say?
If you just try a little harder.
Well, you tell your Andy that your daddy said he will.
So you got good experience. What are you asking?
Well, I get 100 a week plus tips.
You got tux?
The works.
I'll let you know. Next.
Hi, I'm Jeff McNulty. I'm the best waiter in town. I get tips plus 300 a week.
300 a week? You gotta be kidding.
No,
Nobody gets 300 a week.
I do.
Not for me. Next.
Thank you very much.
Dinah, will you baste the turkey, please?
Oh, sure. If I have turkey one more time, I think I'm gonna start to gobble.
It'll last all week.
That's what I'm talking about.
You had steak for dinner last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, gang.
Hi. You got the job.
Nope, I did not get the job. They would not meet my price.
What'd you ask for?
300 a week plus tips.
300?
Yeah, hi, sweetie. Where's Andy?
Oh, went to visit Fred. I love Andy. If he doesn't find Mr. Blake, can we adopt him? What a terrific idea.
Let's not be silly, okay?
Listen, I've got a terrific idea. Why don't we all take the day off? Julie, you haven't read a mystery in years. You used to read them all the time. I want you to forget the telephone book and read a mystery this afternoon. And kids, forget the books. Put the books away. Go out and get some fresh air. You're both pale.
Wait, no,
Come on.
You can't.
Get out of here.
Dad.
Come on,
No,
get out of
wait.
here.
Mom.
You know what I'm going to do? You know that contraption down in the basement I haven't worked on in years? I'm going to go down and see if I can get it to work.
Jeff, what is wrong with you? I have got a job to do. The kids have homework to finish.
See you later.
And he said to tell you he was going to try harder. Look at him go.
Sensational.
All because of you. Oh, Andy, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I mean, that's a nice outfit you're wearing.
Thank you. Where do you live? Who are your folks? Where do you go to school? I'm so glad I met you.
Me too.
Andrew, I trust you don't look upon this Lawsia's romance as a lasting relationship.
Andy, you all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Need I remind you, we'll be leaving soon.
Andy, you act so funny sometimes. Now tell me all about yourself.
All right. Well, anyway. Did your dad ever tell you about the game he played with a broken arm? It was against Denver. Last game of the season. Anyway.
Yeah, I gotta admit, things are looking positive. But don't get overconfident. Miss Powell's problem is complex.
Wait a second. I think you wanted this.
She gave it back.
And she invited me to dinner. 20 years I lived next door, and this is the first time. It's all because of you and your football. You're a smart boy. You're a wonderful boy. I love him.
Everything's working out fine. Dorothea is socializing. The McNultys are having a little fun. Rudy's gonna try harder. You proud of me?
You're doing well. So far.
How about that romance I got going between Dorothea and Harry?
He's not her type. I'm a type.
Oh, of course.
Are you all right?
Fine. No broken bones.
I don't suppose I've been a very good neighbor.
You haven't been a bad neighbor. You know, disco parties. I'm sorry that I made such a pest of myself about the football.
Well, you were very persistent. That boy, is he a friend of yours?
I never saw him before in my life. I can't explain what happened. I was gardening. Suddenly I had this crazy urge to come and get the football. I haven't bothered you in the past, have I? But at that moment, can't explain it.
I know, it's strange. You know, I haven't had a dinner guest since my husband died. But today, you know, when I saw you lying there, I suddenly had the need for some contact.
Here's football. It was quite a while ago that your husband died, wasn't it?
12 years.
And today was the first time that you felt that you wanted companionship.
Mr. Tannenbaum, everyone I have ever loved has betrayed me.
Really?
Yes. Even my husband, he betrayed me. Oh, his betrayal was in his dying. leaving me. I felt abandoned.
What about your family?
I have no family.
I know Glennis. I've seen her and talked to her.
She betrayed me, too. Against my wishes, suddenly she ran off with this worthless young man.
Frank seems like a fine fella to me.
I'll see you about dinner. We're having salmon.
Love salmon.
Excuse me. How dare you go into that room?
Sorry, I was just admiring your house.
Please leave.
What did I do?
It was a mistake inviting you here in the first place.
Please, I mean, at least owe me an explanation.
Good night, Mr. Tannenbaum.
Good night, Mrs. Powell.
What is it, Rudy?
I want to talk to you.
Later, huh?
Now. Please.
What?
Why don't you give me a shot?
Rudy, face it. It's gone. Maybe it's time to hang him up, huh?
Maybe, but I'm not so sure. I'd like to find out.
Yeah, shape. Booze.
I gave up the booze, I swear. Won you a lot of games, Ramsdale.
Well, that's the only reason I haven't cut you. Rudy, I owe you. I won't cut you, but I'm not going to play you. Unless something happens to Harris and Grinelli.
If you're not going to play me, I want you to cut me. I've never been one to sit on the bench. Don't want to start now. So how about it?
Fine.
Blue, 32, set, hut. Set. Hut.
Sure gave it a try. Should have had it. It was over his head. Wasn't it?
Set. Hut.
Sorry, Rudy.
Doc.
Hey, let's have the stretcher.
They never know when to quit. Too bad, he was looking pretty good. Wasn't he?
yesterday. Sure was. We got to do it more often. Dad, did you get it to work?
No, I did not get it to work, and I'm not going to try to get it to work again. It's a waste of time.
But Andy said if you just...
Never mind what Andy says. If he hadn't gotten me fired, I wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. It's all his fault.
My fault?
He's right.
Where is he anyway?
He's been gone all day. I'm worried.
I have a feeling we've seen the last of Andy.
I'll be back with his con man pal.
Con man?
He's right.
He's not coming back?
All he wanted was a few free meals, place to stay.
He ate his steak and half of mine.
She says he had enough.
I like Auntie. I'll miss him.
If you're looking for another job, I think it's for the best. Someday you can...
Yeah, someday. Look, I'm looking for another job so you can relax. I want to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, so these kids can have something we never had. Is that okay? You satisfied?
What about me? I do nothing, I suppose, huh? How many jobs do I have? How long do I work? My mistake was marrying you in the first place.
Uh-oh.
Inventor. What a joke that is. You can't even keep a job as a waiter, and then you bring home a freeloader.
Andy's not a freeloader. Thank you, Dinah.
He did start all this trouble talking about fun all the time.
Well, don't yell at me, dummy.
Look, you two be quiet. You be quiet.
I'll never get my homework done. I hate this whole house and everybody in it.
Disaster.
I hate to say I told you so. But I told you so.
Where'd I go wrong? Everything looks so great, and now the McNultys are acting like they hate each other. Dorothea threw Harry out of the house. Rudy got knocked cold.
Being a guardian angel isn't as simple as it seems, is it?
I'm not finished yet.
Well, let's face it, LeBeau. You don't have it. Nothing personal.
Maybe I don't, but that's not what's worrying me.
What's worrying you?
It's Jeff, Julie, Dinah, Nick, Rudy, Terry, her mom, that grouch Dorothea, Harry, all those nice people. What's gonna happen to them?
They got trouble. Big trouble.
All because of me.
All because of you. What are you doing here?
Thinking? There's got to be an answer. There's always an answer, isn't there?
LeBeau, isn't it obvious to you that the answer is beyond your grasp?
But I was this close.
In my opinion, it's time to think about moving on.
No, not going, not yet.
Why put off the inevitable? You've had sufficient opportunity. You've failed.
I guess you're right.
And I'm sorry.
You are?
Of course. I don't like failure. Even in you. If you'd only behaved, this never would have happened.
I'm just sad I couldn't help all those people with their problems.
What about your problem?
Well, I forgot all about that. I was so worried about them. Hey. Wait a minute.
What now?
I've got it. I've got the answer.
Another one of your fascinating brainstorms. Let's go, LeBeau.
Oh, no, wait. Their trouble, the trouble with all of them is they're so busy worrying about themselves, they don't think other people have troubles.
Brilliant.
Once they start helping others, they'll forget all about their troubles. Dime me.
What?
You got a dime? A slug? Something? Ah. I'm about to call in my markers. Hello, Harry? It's Andy LeBeau. Yeah. I want you to do something for me.
Here you go. Thank you. Kid gets around, doesn't he?
Yeah, Andy's a nice boy. I wish I had his energy.
Oh, talks too much. Well, Mr. Tannenbaum, what is your proposition?
Well, it's not exactly my proposition. I have his friend Lou Barkley. Owns a company called Barkley Juniors.
Clothes for kids.
So on. Anyhow, Lou is looking around for a spokesman.
To do ads. Commercials.
That's part of it.
Well, I've done commercials. 5 or 6 years ago. Bixby Blades.
I remember. Terrific. Anyway, besides the commercials, see, he also wants to set up a sports program to work with young kids all over the country.
I'd like that.
Good, then I can tell Lou that you're interested.
Well, why don't you talk to my lawyer? You can negotiate with him.
Wait 1 second, Mr. Desautel. No lawyers, not quite yet. You see, Lou is a very big fan of yours. But he's also a businessman.
So what are you doing here?
I want to be straight with you. Lou would love to use you. But only if you gave up the sauce.
This minute.
That is terrific. There's one other thing. If you played one more season. Now, not necessarily the whole season. Just at least one game where you did something spectacular.
No chance, Mr. Tannenbaum. You're not even letting me play.
Turkey hash and oven at 5:30. Oh, turkey hash. Aren't you gonna get it? Why should I? It's not for me. I don't get calls. I suppose I do. Hello? Andy! Andy? Where are you? Where have you been? Let me talk to him. Quiet, I can't hear. That was dumb, Nick, Andy. I'm sorry. What'd you say? Well, sure, anything you want. Oh, well, sure. Well, just give me the address. Get that, Nick. I want to talk to him. Give me the address again, please. Hi. Hi. Hey, you're...
Rudy Desautel.
And I'm Terry. We're friends of Rudy Desautel.
That's right. You must be Nick.
How did you know that? Andy told us all about you and Dinah.
He thought that you might like to toss around the football with us.
Play football? With you? Dinah, this is Rudy Desautel and Terry. We're friends of Andy. Oh, I just talked to him. He said you might be coming over.
What do you say? I saw some kids in back having a game. Maybe we could get in.
They won't let me play.
Well, maybe I could persuade them.
3, 2, 6, 8, height.
Okay, team, let's go.
Let's nail him this time, okay, Terry? You got it, Nick.
Okay, here's our last chance. Dinah, how'd you like to throw a pass?
Me?
Yeah, they won't be expecting it. Just throw it as far as you can, and I'll be waiting.
But I don't know how to throw a football. I've never played before.
Okay, same play. I'll go around wide, then just down the center. Let's go.
Mr. Desautel, next time we play, I'll know how to throw a football.
Okay. You having fun?
I sure am.
Andy said you could use some fun.
You did?
Yes, he did. Let's go.
1, 4, 7, height.
Sorry, Rudy. We didn't mean to hit you so hard.
It's okay.
Are you okay, Mr. Desautel?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
We gotta get home now. Thanks for a great time.
Okay.
Andy said he had something for us?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for playing with us, Rudy.
Okay.
Oh, the turkey hash. I forgot to put it in the oven. Good. That means we don't have to eat it. Mama murder me. Good. Wow. This must be a mansion. Andy knows everybody.
Yes?
Hello, we'd like to see Mrs. Powell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Powell does not receive visitors.
She'll see us. Tell her Andy sent us. We've got something for her.
Andy? I don't know any Andy. And if you have something for Mrs. Powell, I'll see that she gets it.
Sorry, we have to give it to her personally.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not possible.
But it's supposed to help her. Just tell her Andy sent us.
I'm sorry, I can't do
What's
that.
going
But
on here?
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. These children say that...
Mrs. Powell, Andy sent us.
Andy?
Andy LeBeau. He threw a football through your window.
Oh, sorry, Fenton.
Yes, madam.
What is it you want?
Andy asked us to, he said he'd got 2 grandchildren, just about our age. They're tickets to the Torpedoes opening game.
A football game?
He thought you might like to go.
Now, why would I like to go to a football game?
He said it might help.
Give these back to your friend Andy.
I can't. They're yours.
Say thank you to Andy.
Daddy? Good luck. I know you're gonna win.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Yes? Rudy Desautel.
Yeah. Here. For today's game. For Dorothea Powell.
Oh, thanks.
What is it, Fenton?
For you, madam.
For a football game?
Delivered personally by Mr. Rudy Desautel.
Dinah? There's a letter for you.
Who's it from? Rudy?
No, there's no stamp, no return address. Didn't the insurance check
Hey,
Bill.
it's to the Torpedoes
Bill.
opening game.
Who sent you tickets?
Oh, I don't know. I bet Rudy.
Who's Rudy?
Oh, can we go?
Honey, I'm sorry. I've just got too much work to do.
This is what? I've never been to a pro game.
Sorry, kids.
Well, hey, Mom, do you know how much these tickets cost? It would be a sin not to use them.
Well, if you promise when we get
I'll
home...
start studying the minute. Me too.
I can't go. I've got too much work to do. Yay, torpedo!
Excuse me, Fenton.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Powell, excuse me for intruding.
You've been doing that quite a lot lately, Mr. Tannenbaum. Please go.
No, I want you to go. Out of this house.
Do you?
Look, all these years, you made me think of you as this wonderful, sweet woman. And now I know you, and you're not that wonderful, sweet woman, and I want you to be, please.
Well, I'm sorry if I've shattered all your illusions, Mr. Tannenbaum.
I'm sorry I got carried away. Listen, let's go out today. Just you and me. I'll take you to a football game. I've got tickets to
the Torpedoes game.
Yeah, the open game.
You know, this is the 3rd time I've been invited to that game.
Are you a football fan?
No, I'm not. I don't understand. But it's obvious I'm supposed to go to that game.
What are we waiting for?
Don't worry, honey. They'll put him in, I'm sure.
If they're smart, they will. Where's Andy? He's at his business suit.
For 7 yards.
Go, Torpedoes, go! Starting the game? It's okay. It's okay. You've been yelling yourself hoarse.
Have?
Yeah. It's pretty sad when you're enjoying yourself and you're ashamed to admit it. You said it. I didn't.
Help they put in Rudy. You're not sorry you came with.
Do you want me to be perfectly honest?
No. Just tell me you're having a good time.
Okay.
Tell the kids at school.
You really don't know who sent the tickets?
No, they just showed up at the mail this morning. No postmark, no stamp, no return address.
Well, I see the McNultys are here. And Dorothea's with Harry. Her daughter and grandchildren are here, too. You arrange all that?
Yeah, I got a fighting chance to straighten everything out. But first, I gotta get Rudy into the game. How in the world am I gonna do that?
That is a problem.
Well, the game ain't over yet.
How much longer?
The first half's almost gone. I'll see you later.
A difficult situation.
A hopeless situation.
A positive thought might help.
Andy.
Excuse me. Hi. Hi, Mrs. Desautel.
Hello, Andy.
Not much of a game.
Yeah,
Think you'll put Daddy in?
heaven only knows.
For a gain of 17 yards.
Yay, Torpedoes! What a play! See that?
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh, by the way, did you finish that report that's due on Monday?
Ma.
Sorry.
Mom. Look. Isn't that Grandma?
I can't believe she's here. And with Mr. Tannenbaum.
Can we go see her?
No, honey.
Can't believe it. We're the only kids in the whole world who never even met their own grandmother.
Score is for Torpedo 7, Leopard 13.
Just a dumb game.
I gotta go.
Where you going?
To work.
Operator 6.
Rudy, wait! Rudy!
What are you doing here, kid?
Rudy, you've got to win this game. I got a lot riding on it.
Sure, kid, whatever you say.
Oh, wait, Rudy! Just think of all the games you did win. Like, against the Giants in 1971. You caught that pass with 4 of them on your tail. And you won over the Browns single-handedly when you caught 3 TDs that day. Rudy, you just...
Who are you, kid?
And LeBeau.
Yeah, but who are you? In 71, you were in diapers, if at all, and don't tell me you read up on me. A lot of funny things been happening since you showed up.
Like what?
I come into the game today, out of nowhere, like somebody talking in my head. Take a ticket to Dorothea Powell, 817 Kingswell Drive, Beverly Hills. How'd that happen?
How would I know? I'm just a kid.
like no kid I ever met.
Rudy, listen to me. You've got to win this game.
I'd like to. But I gotta be in the game before I can win it. Now, if you can manage that, we've got it made.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Trail Leopards by 5 big points.
2 minutes left. Forget it.
Not necessarily. I remember that game when we beat New Britain.
With only 1 minute left. You remember.
You'd be surprised at the things I remember.
What are you waiting for, you, Tony? Put in Desautel.
Poor Rudy. If he played and he'd had any kind of a game, it could have changed his whole life.
Is he a friend of yours?
No, not really. He's a friend of Andy's.
Andy again. Andy must be something very special.
Yeah, he is something special. I don't know why.
Can't we just go over to Grandma and introduce ourselves?
Maybe later, honey.
Two minutes left.
I know.
But he's running the wrong way. You're running the wrong way. Harris is hurt.
Harris is hurt.
Not seriously. It looks like he got the wind knocked out of him.
Replaced by Grinelli.
They put in Grinelli instead of Rudy.
Grinelli.
Grinelli is shaken up, and it looks like he's out of the game.
That takes care of Grinelli.
A shame taking pleasure in a man's pain.
Well, it's only a sprained ankle.
That's good in Rudy now. Nobody left.
Play away from Rudy. Can't hack it. Got it.
Rudy Desautel in for Grinelli.
Now, they just throw the ball to Rudy.
Come on, Dad. Rudy's playing! Rudy's playing!
It's about time, you dummy!
Here he is.
Rudy!
Go get him, Rudy!
Hell, you dummy.
Why did they throw the ball to Rudy? It was wide open.
Fourth down coming up.
Can't kick it. They won't get the ball back.
It's got to be a long one. Just protect me as long as you can.
I'll be in the open. I promise you.
Rudy, I can't throw to you.
I'm telling you, I'll be in the open. Watch me.
Sorry, Rudy. 68, on one. Ready?
Now admit it. I should admit it. We've been so dumb. No more, okay?
One job is enough.
I've proofread my last telephone book.
No worry about scholarships.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I don't remember when I've been so excited. And all because of your friend Rudy, or Andy, or whoever.
Grandma?
To a restaurant. Well, I'd really like to, but we can see you again, Andy. Sooner or later, I guarantee it.
Take better care of Andy. He's a good kid. Try and lay off the sauce, huh?
Yes, I'll do that.
Come on, kid.
Bye.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Harry. Hello, Mrs. Powell. Thank you for giving my football back.
Thank you, Andy, for everything.
Bye, Harry.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mrs. Powell. Bye. How'd you like the way she smooched me? Bet you would have liked a little of that.
Andy did it! He did it! He said it was all because of you. You, Andy, and we're supposed to wait right here for him and Mom so we can all go out and celebrate.
Terry, I can't.
Can't? Why not?
Well, I have to go.
Go? Go where? You're not leaving, are you? Not out of town.
Yep, out of town.
I won't see you again, will I?
Yes, you will. I promise.
Bye, Andy.
I will see her again, won't I?
Andy, you have earned your wings.
Wait! I told you I could be a guardian angel.
Well, miracles never cease.
I don't believe it. I don't know how I did it, but thank goodness I did it.
Man proposes.
And God disposes.
Blake. In reward for your long years of service, you too will leave Midway and become a guardian angel.
Thank you, sir.
And because you and Andy have been such a successful team, you and he will work together for eternity.
Wait, here!
No, sir. Up there with him? It'll be hell.